here we are with Michael Tripp, who is the general manager of Lexus Europe in terms of brand communication.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, welcome to Paris, right? It was a long drive. Welcome.
Thank you very much. You know that we came in a Lexus LC 500.
I'm jealous.
Hybrid.
All the way from Lisbon, yeah?
Yeah, from Lisbon, yeah.
Few stops along the way?
Yeah. We came through Spain and France, and the car is fantastic.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. I mean, the thing about the LC500 is it's a fantastic, beautiful car, but drives incredibly well as well, right?
Okay, so Michael, which are the mobility needs that are addressed by this Lexus LC 500? But let us say in terms of hybrids.
Hybrid.
Okay.
Yeah, if you look at hybrid for us, we believe it's the very relevant, non-compromise solution today. So without a doubt, if someone's looking to get out of diesel and they want a solution today, we think Lexus self-charging hybrid is the best solution. You drove one here, so you recognize that not only do you get performance and dynamics, but no compromise. There's no range anxiety or worry about stopping to charge or stopping to plug in. So today we think it's the most relevant and practical solution for a powertrain in a luxury vehicle.
I think hybrids are a clear step in the right direction.
Yes.
Electrification is a trend, is unavoidable, no? And hybrids are a right step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I believe so. And you mentioned electrification. I think it's interesting when you look at the European market. Electric and plug-in hybrid vehicles account for about 1% of the market. But clearly the indicators are that that's only going to grow. And at Lexus, we believe when there's a marketplace that sustains more growth, then we'll be present in that marketplace. But today, without any compromise, self-charging hybrid is a practical and pragmatic solution today.
Do you think that Lexus is prepared to produce a competitor to Tesla Model S?
A competitor to Tesla. I think we have a great competitor to Tesla today, but the interesting thing about Tesla from the beginning, right, is their models were built specifically to be EV. And if you look at our models and a lot of the vehicles also in the industry, they were produced either as a hybrid or as a traditional petrol motor. And so the question is converting, if you will, to EV, if and when we go to EV. So for us, today we think we have a practical solution in Lexus self-charging hybrid. Down the road, if there's a marketplace like Tesla is identified for an electric vehicle that starts and is built as an electric vehicle, I'm confident that we have the capability to produce that vehicle.
Yeah, and the technology of hybrids, especially this multi-stage system, is so sophisticated that it must be easy to downgrade to a totally electric car.
Yeah, if you look at our hybrid, right, I mean, the fourth generation or the multi-stage, right, you know, we've been producing hybrid vehicles for a long time and they keep getting better. And when someone will tell me once in a while, Michael, it's old technology, but I say, well, is the petrol motor, it's not old technology, it continues to improve and be more relevant. And if you drove the LC500H, as I know you did, you realize that the multi-stage now gives you much more of a linear feel when you're driving, like you're shifting gears. So now it performs like a hybrid, but gives you the functionality like you're driving a manual transmission vehicle in that car.
Yeah, that's a remarkable sensation because it is so well replicated. Yeah. It's a simulation, but it seems like
If you didn't know, you'd think it was actually an automatic transmission shifting gears, but it isn't. It's multi-stage, and not only do we have multi-stage in LC and LS, but as we've done in the past, when we introduce to our Halo models, eventually we bring that technology down. So you'll see that technology eventually across our lineup. And you know, your question about electrification is interesting. We've made a statement that by 2025, we'll have some kind of electrification solution in all of our vehicles across the lineup. And today in Western Europe, 95% of our vehicles that we sell are self-charging hybrid.
And to end, is it full cell an option for Lexus?
Yeah, so we as a company and our parent company, we are continuing to look at fuel cell as a viable option down the road. When the infrastructure and the customer demand is there, we'll be there. And I think just like we did with hybrid and just like we did with car-based SUVs, we see a market before the rest of the industry, and we want to be first in that market when it's a viable market. So we're still investing in hydrogen, in fuel cell as a solution, because we think when you look at that technology, it's the ultimate in clean solutions.
Michael, it was a great pleasure, really a great pleasure to talk with you, to speak with you.
Thank you. Obrigado, right? Obrigado.
Yeah.
Thank you for your interest in Lexus, and thank you for driving the fantastic LC500H all the way from Lisbon. I'm going to see if the guys from the office will let me drive back with you so I can drive as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.